It is time for Sarah's Wiki Corner. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello. What are we learning about today in your Wiki Corner?
Well, we are in our final day of our theme week on state names.
Yes.
And today we're talking about Idaho.
Idaho.
And Idaho's name was made up. It was
Completely?
just made up.
Out of whole cloth?
Yes. So in the early 1860s, when Congress was debating names for new Western territories, there was a lobbyist and mining advocate named George Willing who proposed the name Idaho, claiming it was a Shoshone native word meaning gem of the mountains. So he claimed. Congress was...
Why would he make that up?
Well, I don't know. But Congress was kind of skeptical, and so they decided to name the new territory Colorado instead in 1861. Right. But the name Idaho had taken hold informally in the region. Right. A steamboat was named after it, then a town, then a county, and the name spread organically through just popular use in the area.
Yeah.
So when a new territory was carved out of Washington in 1863, it was named Idaho almost by default because it was already sort of attributed to that part of the country, right?
What a scammer this guy
Now,
is.
historians and linguists later found absolutely no credible trace of the word in any native language, and George Willing could never produce a source for where he got that name, and so it was almost certainly a fabrication, making Idaho arguably the only state named after a made-up word.
Do you think he knew it was
Ida?
not true?
I think he might have known an Ida.
And he was like,
no, I don't think so. I hope not. This was. Do they have
he
that?
didn't like her much.
I don't know,
so...
but yeah. So he just made it up.
Well, maybe he did, or maybe sometimes you hear somebody says something, and then you pass it like a game of telephone, and then he's like he believed that it was a Shoshone name word.
Maybe, perhaps. I doubt it. I don't know.
Okay.
Made it up.
We'll never know.
So in the early 19th century, Idaho was considered part of the Oregon Country, an area which was disputed between the U.S. and the British Empire. The first non-native people known to have reached this land were American explorers Lewis and Clark, who passed through in 1805.
Right.
Idaho eventually was admitted to the Union on July 3rd of 1890, becoming our 43rd state. Idaho is the 14th largest state by land area.
Wow.
And it has a population of approximately 2 million people. It ranks as the 13th least populous and the 7th least densely populated state.
So if you want to be away from people,
it's a good place to go.
Idaho welcomes you.
So there are 13 U.S. states that are split into 2 time zones, and Idaho is one of them. The majority of the state's area and population fall under mountain time, and the area in Idaho's panhandle, up the top, is part of the Pacific time zone.
So that's interesting. 13 states are split by time zones.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
That is fascinating.
Yeah. Yeah. So the landscape of Idaho is rugged with some of the largest unspoiled natural areas in the United States. For example, at 2.3 million acres, the Frank Church River of No Return Wilderness Area, does not sound like a place I'd want to go necessarily,
not at all.
Is the largest area of protected wilderness in the continental United States.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
And
full of dead bodies.
Yes, at the River of No Return. So, yeah. The United States Forest Service holds about 38% of Idaho's land, and that's the highest proportion of any state.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The waters of the Snake River run through Hell's Canyon, the deepest gorge in the United States.
Naming issues in Idaho,
at just under 8,000 feet deep.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's deeper than the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is just over 6,000 feet.
Wow.
So it's, Shoshone Falls on the Snake River in south central Idaho is sometimes called the Niagara of the West. It's actually taller than Niagara Falls. It's 212 feet high, which is 45 feet higher than Niagara Falls.
45. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Idaho's agricultural sector supplies many products, but of course the state is best known for its potatoes. Which comprises around 1/3 of the nationwide yield.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's even a potato museum in Blackfoot, Idaho, where you can not only learn all about potatoes, but you can also see the world's largest potato chip, which was made by Pringles.
I'm going to point this out. Yesterday we talked about Arkansas, which is the home of Walmart. You said we had this conversation
museum.
Off the air. You said Walmart Museum. You said to me off the air, you said, who would go to the Walmart Museum? And I don't know, but who would go to the Potato Museum? I'd posit that.
Well, I think it would be kind of cool to see the world's largest potato chip.
Oh, stop it. I would rather go to the Walmart Museum than the Potato Museum.
I wonder if there's like a potato restaurant inside that you can eat at. I'm sure there is.
Baked potato.
Right? Now, Idaho also supplies the majority of the nation's trout. So potatoes and trout.
Trout.
Yes.
Full meal.
Yes. So the official nickname of the state is the Gem State due to its production of 72 varieties of precious and semi-precious stones. One of them is the star garnet, and it's only found in abundance in 2 places in the entire world, India and Idaho. Yeah. Yes.
The only thing that those two have in common.
Yes, probably. Now, so the same tracts of wilderness that attracted Ernest Hemingway to the region in the early 1960s continue to attract outdoor enthusiasts with camping, hunting, fishing, as well as whitewater kayaking and rafting and skiing. Central Idaho is home to one of North America's oldest ski resorts, which is Sun Valley. And that is where the world's very first chairlift was installed in 1936.
Look at that, in Idaho.
In Idaho.
Is there a chairlift museum there?
Oh, I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe the original 1936 chairlift is there.
It's still there.
Maybe.
A spot of oil, you're good to go. Folks want to learn. Oh, no. Well, you picked out a record to go along with Idaho.
Yeah.
Sarah.
So believe it or not, we do have a band from Idaho that we do play here on Legends.
Is it the Beatles?
It's Paul Revere and the Raiders.
Paul Revere and the
Yes,
Raiders.
they were from Boise, apparently.
Okay.
So we're going to play their song Hungry.
All right, we'll do it. Sarah, thanks so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so off the air before we came on the air, I will make that redundant statement. You were telling me about you had an article that was about soda pop, whatever you want to call it.
Beverages
that have gone by the wayside from the 90s.
Yes.
And just now you reminded me of a potato chip that was in the 90s, maybe 80s, that I think has gone away. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Do you remember Boise's?
Oh, Boise's?
Yes.
No.
People in the comments, people
I'm sorry.
in the chat.
Were they trying to capitalize on both Ireland and Idaho and the potato? Is that what they were trying to do with the Boise?
I will tell you their slogan.
Okay. Was?
I'm not the only one who remembers this. Boise's are boisterous.
Oh, boisterous.
Would you look up Boise's for me, please?
Is boisterous really is boisterous?
Boisterous is a word.
I know it is, but is that really a description for a potato chip? No, it's not. How do you spell it?
I don't know. I've never typed this before in my whole life.
Boise potato chips.
They were good.
Boise's potato chips.
You would have liked them. They were kind of like Pringles in shape, as
introduced
I recall.
in 1988, sold through the early 90s, known for their bubbly, crackly texture and intense flavor.
They were like two different, like a darker brown on one side than the other side.
They were available in original and sour cream and onion.
Boise's?
Boise, I've never heard of that.
Does it mention? Oh yeah, boisterous. They were by Keebler.
Boisterous.
They were quite good. You might have liked them.
All right.
I don't want to say you would have liked them, but you might have liked them. We had those in my house
It's interesting that they only had 2 flavors. I mean,
potato and what was the other one?
Sour cream and onion.
And what was the other one?
Original.
What you got a good product. Well, it lasted 5 years, so they didn't have time to get any more.
I guess not. Wow.
It wasn't like a salt and vinny kind of chip, because I know you like the salt and vinnies.
I do like salt and vinegar,
but it's not like a salt and vinny chip.
It's like a different texture than a traditional potato chip.
Well, it's more like for the purists. You know how how I don't like the fries at Five Guys because they taste like potato-y?
Yeah.
It's that kind of chip. It's like it's too potato-y.
Oh, so you didn't like them?
No, I did like them. They were just potato.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Different. You had to be there.
Okay.
All right, stand by.
You'll find a girl like you.
Legends 1027, the biggest hits in the history of the world. Paul Revere and the Raiders. Hungry. Sarah, do remind us, why did we just play that record?
Well, because Paul Revere and the Raiders were, believe it or not, from Boise, Idaho.
I believe it.
And we were talking about Idaho as part of our theme week on state names.
Let's recap 3 things we must take away from today's Wiki Corner. Are you ready?
Ready.
Go.
Okay, Idaho produces 72 varieties of precious and semi-precious stones.
The U.S. Forest Service holds around 38. Is that 38%? Is that okay? Well, I shouldn't tell 38 or 80. 38% of Idaho's. What happened to your pen while you were writing this?
I know, it was running out. I'm sorry.
Let's see if I can piece this message together, this broken message
Not
together.
that bad.
The U.S. Forest Service holds around 38% of Idaho's land, more than any other
There
state.
you go. And Hell's Canyon in Idaho is the deepest gorge in the United States, almost 2,000 feet deeper than the Grand Canyon.
All right. Here's another pen. Use this from now on.
I know, but you know when it's like your favorite pen?
Yeah.
And you don't want to give it up,
Well,
even though
I'll throw it away for you.
No, it's at my desk.
Don't write with that again.
No, I like it.
We were talking during the break. Please, if you could just text us if you remember a potato chip from the late 80s, early 90s that was called Oh Boise's.
Oh, Boise's.
Oh, Boise's. Oh, boy. Because I remember them. They were made by Keebler. We did look them up. They existed. I did not make it up. But you don't remember them at all.
I absolutely don't remember.
But I just need somebody else, one other person. That's all I need.
And their tagline was?
Oh, Boise's are oh boisterous.
Oh, boisterous. An odd name.
I went through 12th grade in school. I have a bachelor's degree. There's so much that I learned in school I do not remember. The tagline to a defunct potato chip company from the late 80s.
Yes.
Right here, baby. Right here.
If there's ever a clue on Jeopardy, you'll be all set.
If that's ever a clue on Jeopardy, Sarah, you let me know. Folks want to learn more about Idaho. Where do they go, Sarah? What do they do?
You can go to my Wiki blog if you go to legends1027.com on the homepage. There's a link that takes you to my blog where I post everything I talk about every day.
Sure is. Every day we do this live on Facebook with pictures of stuff like Idaho, for example. And we post the video archive up at YouTube. Search out Sarah's Wiki. Go and challenge like subscribe to open material. But I have to admit, when we were looking for pictures for Idaho today, I didn't know what Idaho looked like.
I wasn't completely sure either.
I mean,
I kind of knew mountains. I kind of thought maybe mountains. But
I mean, I would have guessed that just based on where they are.
Wasn't 100% on that.
No,
yeah.
no. It's one of the few states I just have no idea what it looks like.
No, you do.
I do. It looks very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go.
It's beautiful, yeah.
I'd go. All right, back Monday, please, 4:10.
Absolutely.
Thank you. In the meantime, have a good weekend between now and then.
You too.
Traffic and weather and more coming up on Legends 1027. And don't forget, 5:10 today, we're going to play Remember the Time, give you a chance to win those tickets to see John Anderson and the Band Geeks performing Yes Epics Classics and more on stage, Kodak Center, April 26th. 5:10 today, we'll play Remember the Time.
So, let's see. Rick says, never heard of him. He said he remembers Charles chips.
Stop it, Rick. That's not even the thing. Charles.
Then, Mike said, never heard of them, and I'm older than you both. So, maybe clearly they weren't very super overly popular because they didn't last that long.
Look at this. I'm gonna show these people, these doubters.
I don't think they're doubting. They've just never. Where like.
Wegmans.
Oh, okay.
I assume.
Okay.
Oh, Boise's.
That's a very retro-looking package. You know what I mean? Like logo and everything.
So full of Idaho potato taste, oh, Boise's are oh boisterous. Bubbly, crackly, oh boisterous.
Mm-hmm.
Totally. Ed Smith's about to walk in the studio, and we're going to ask him, and he is not going to know these either because
Wes says one of the most uniquely shaped states on the map, though. Really is. Very unique state.
Very different than Wyoming. That's just totally square. Do you remember Oh Boise's, the potato chip said? Oh Boise's?
I do not.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
You might have been your family might have been the only ones who purchased them, and that's probably why they didn't
I
last.
don't think I've ever had those.
You would like them. I'm afraid there's nothing else like them on the market now. All right. Everybody, thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Have yourself a happy weekend.
Good weekend.
Back on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.